not going to change anything. What needs to change is the entire system. What needs to change is that whole thing there, like the whole government. And we can't do it by just staying out on the street.
As the Endsars is going on, like it seems like the protest in Nigeria like has come to like a bit of a halt because of the old violence, the planned curfew and that. So what do you think is the next phase for this Endsars protest and what will happen? Like me, I've been seeing I feel the next phase has already started. Like the old diaspora, they are like in New York, London, there's continuous protest and all that, and more people are even like, how will I put it?
Not being associated.
Yeah, what I've even been impressed. Like I've seen few celebrities. There's this popular footballer, Patrice Evra. He's not just posting Endsars. This guy actually went to do research, came back on the video, analyzed SARS from the day that it was how that they formed it, what it was meant for, and the brutality that it started and everything. So, and it was like, I'm angry. And what really got to me that I knew that this thing really meant a lot to him. Like, the guy is known for his Monday motivation videos. So he first of all posted the stuff like on a Sunday. Then on Monday, like everybody waits for you. He's always doing crazy stuff, either dancing, he could paint himself, wear some funny stuff. This guy, his Monday motivation stuff, he painted something like an army on his face. And I was like, it's Monday. So he was trying to dance, but he said, but I'm still going to talk about SARS. That really touched me, and I was like,
is he Nigerian?
He's French. He's a French guy. He's black, but he's Senegalese, but he's French also.
Okay. The thing is, for moving forward for this protest, no one is on the streets in Nigeria right now, because I don't know, for different reasons. Maybe because everyone is trying to have a crazy president. For the things that he have come out to say, he's just like, come out and we're waiting for you, as in, we're going to keep killing you. So everybody's like, fine, instead of let's just be wise enough and stay indoors and strategize, which I feel is the next step. People are protesting for us outside of Nigeria, which is cool and everything. So the protest should be going on in one way or the other, but the main thing is to sit down and strategize, because staying on the streets is really not going to change anything. It's really not going to change anything. What needs to change is the entire system. What needs to change is that whole thing there, like the whole government. And we can't do it by just staying out on the street. We need to be getting into groups, like have a think tank group, come up with strategies. What is the next action we're going to take that can change maybe this law? What is the thing that we can do that can make the government to be held accountable? We cannot chase them out because their tenure is not over. We cannot overthrow all of them. It is not possible. So what can we do within these 2-3 years that we have for them to do what they are supposed to do, to an extent at least? Then let the election now come and let's now know where we'll go from there. So that's why I feel like it should be the next thing we should be doing.
I actually agree with that. Like, we need to strategize, and though I get the points of not having a leader for the Endsars, this thing, but at the same time, I believe leadership is very essential in everything. It helps. How I think there's a line. It's like you can't just say there should not be leadership. Everybody will do what they want to do. But I also get the fear of Nigerians that if there's a leader, they can easily bribe that person. And do you understand? Yeah, I get it. But like she said, we need to strategize. We need outsiders should keep doing the protest, and while us at home we can retweet and do what we want to do, but we need to strategize. And I want Nigeria's youth to, if it's possible, I've been seeing this Youth Democratic Party. Yeah, they should actually have a party, because my fear is if when election comes now, 3 youths will come out and say they want to do this particular post. Among everything, 100 youths our vote will now be divided among the 3 youths. And
it won't take us anywhere.
It won't take us anywhere. But if we have one particular thing that we want to, one person, then all of us can gather and vote. Obviously, there are still going to be some people that won't vote for this, but it will be more better than our votes divided all over the place. And we need to start from the grassroots. We need to start, like in your local government, in your there's somebody that was saying that I think this month on next month there'll be a election for one local government in Lagos. Go out and vote. You don't have to wait for the point of president. It starts from those people in the house. They are just there sitting there, and you are the one that elected them there. Because the reason why, if you not vote, you elected somebody. If you vote, you elected somebody.
Exactly.
So go out and, you not voting, you are electing somebody because they are giving a chance to somebody to vote for whoever they want, and
not to vote to rig.
To rig. So you out there also go out and exactly go out and vote. Please go out and vote. Start from your community, the smaller, the chairman, the councillor, all those people are the senators. Start voting from there. Then with that, if they are seeing that we are serious, we are not waiting just for presidential election alone. From every point. If you are not useful, if you are not being accountable, get out. Get out. Because if they are waiting for presidential election, then the next day all these old people, they will go to senator and go and be sitting down there. They don't even want. It's funny. Most of them, I don't think they even want presidential election. They want senator, the one that they will sit and say yes, go Ashipalawa.
Even the local government, they really don't even do anything. They just relax, put their family members, everything local.
Like all this social media bill that is it not Desmond Elliot that is called.
He denied it, but
he denied. I'm not bothered whether they.
But even his statement about him denying it still doesn't make sense.
It was not even making sense. Do you know that it's those people that we elected?
He's saying that he wants influencers to control their fans on hate speech. So that means you are still saying that you want the influencers to control the freedom of speech of their fans.
So the thing and you know what is so funny? These people we elected them in, whether you went out to vote or not, we kept them there. So we have the power to vote people. So we need to start from the grassroots. Then we should strategize, like she said, so that we can have a particular group that we want to vote in for. Not that the time comes now, there will be 3 different people and we'll not start voting for me. I'll vote for this person will vote for me. 100,000, I was about to say views.
YouTubers.
100,000 votes. I need supposed to go to one person without be 50, 20, 30,000. Like we need to actually, that's what we need to start from. And please get your voter's card. And INEC, please open. When people want to register, they want.
This is where
president has elected the old INEC man. So
principalities and powers will now come into that INEC, and you're going to see how they're
going to see happen.
And the fact is also, as Christian, you to pray and to pray. If you are a Muslim, pray, fast. But doing everything, spiritual warfare, bam.
And protest. I think
protest.
Doing any voting, this thing, people need to come out in a protest manner to go to anywhere there are ballot box to go and monitor, not just vote.
You cannot kill everybody.
To go and monitor.
You cannot kill everybody. And this one now is not that you're coming to protest, you're coming to vote. So nobody's coming to say
because right now.
So you come in groups like that.
That's one of the. Is a
I think it should be one of the strategies.
Yeah, it's a bad statement to say like advantage of this whole Endsars brutality that happened, because losing people, lives lost can never be an advantage. But the thing is now, if people come outside in mass like this to ensure that there's no rigging during election, the police and the military or whatever, I think that a normal person, even though we know that the government is not normal, I believe that a normal person will try to be cautious, because the international eye is already still on Nigeria about the whole Lekki massacre. Then imagine now that elections is coming and military or police now come and still come to kill some people. So I think
another thing I want to say to add to the whole thing that they can do is to all these how I explain them. I don't like calling them the word thugs or hoodlums or anything. I think their problem is education. They need to be educated. They need to understand that this is easy for us to say, oh, we won't collect bribe, but when you're suffering and during election period, somebody comes to give you 5,000 naira. that you should vote for me. Of
collect
course,
the money and vote for
it's
the
not.
right person.
It's not. You can't blame them because how I explain it, they believe that they feel like at the end of the day their vote does not count. So why can't I just collect this 5,000 naira?
I think a lot of people actually understand, even the people that you are saying that they don't have money. Those thugs actually, they are on payroll, whether there's election or not, they are on payroll. A lot of these politicians have thugs on payroll. So all these thugs that they are using to destroy places, they are not the people that they just give 5,000.
And that's what I'm saying, like they need we on the other side, we need to educate them to understand that this is what we're fighting for. Of course,
it is going to benefit.
That is going to benefit them if they can't find exactly.
It will
take a lot of convincing. But we need to start.
This is where the strategy.
We need to start.
We need to sit down.
We need to start a little bit because of course I can't. Yeah, it's like I'm collecting, like you said, they are collecting payroll. I didn't know about that though. But
they are politicians' payroll.
If they are collecting payroll, do you expect me to not sabotage the payroll I'm collecting? No. I will vote for this person, whether the person is not doing, because I know that the fact is my money is still going to be coming in every. So now
you now imagine now, as you are a Nigerian, a graduate that you don't have job, you are now trying to convince someone that is on another person's payroll.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying. That's why I said we need a lot to. We need to educate them. Because if you don't educate them, it's like we're going to be going round and round and round.
Actually, there are lots of tweets that are like I've seen a lot of threads where people have been talking about strategies on how to go to the grassroots, educate people, to make people to be aware politically of what is going on in the environment. There was one that was talking about he had already started something like that, going to secondary schools, like those are 16 years old.
Exactly.
Like
next 2 years
them
and
2 years they'll be 18 and they'll be ready to vote for the next election. So that they'll have that in mind and they just don't come out of secondary school and think that their children they cannot do anything.
Exactly.
So that's one of the strategies. Another form of strategy, another form of people that we also need to target are like these people, like these thugs or like less educated or people that feel like they are useless in the society and stuff like that.
I should have not even.
I think it will be hard to convince those thugs. The thing is,
it's not about just telling them
people that are suffering are actually more than these thugs.
Yeah, that's why I should
protesters
have
are more than these thugs.
I should have not used it because I think I should have used less privileged, the ones that they actually have to buy their vote. Like what you said is true because there was a video that I saw during this Endsars or before the Endsars during the period. It's 2 young girls in which state do they have election? I think Ondo State.
Yeah, Ondo has
2 young girls, they are just 18 or 19-year-old. And what happened? They were going on like not normal phone camera. They were like, oh, we just sold our vote for 2,000 naira or 5,000 naira. And they were happy doing it. It's so obvious like they didn't even understand what they were. All they are is sharp money, quick money. Waiting concern me. Like they feel like they don't even have a soul. In their mind, they are thinking like, what will one person's vote is not changing anything. Another, me and my friend, 10,000 naira. I can't remember the exact money, but it's just around between that 2,000 and 10,000. Exactly. So within that range, that's why I said we have to educate.
That's why people are saying that they should change the history classes in like secondary school,
which is very important. Like, and that history and government should like. I feel like in Nigeria we do a lot of things for doing sake. We don't teach for the sake of application. A lot of things we don't teach for application. When you do things and you make it practical enough and let them understand how this knowledge is going to be applicable in real life situations, people will take courses more seriously. People will even pass the courses better, and then they will even be able to.
What you're saying, I understand. What you're saying is right, but I also feel like our politicians or people in power, I don't even know what to call them. People in power, they want to keep us suppressed.
Oppressed,
They want us to be down there because so that whatever they bring will accept it. It's like someone that is hungry, someone that needs something, and you just bring something to them, they will accept it wherever. But they never want us to go above because they feel like when we get there, we know what we want. We know, okay, this is what I want. This is what I'm supposed to add. When you are teaching when you're teaching people in government class, funny thing, I actually never did government. It was not even compulsory because I think they show us
Science
students, art class.
We did it in first year of secondary school.
Even they should be
secondary, and then
that's so funny because some school does that, some school don't do that. From the beginning, they just share them into science class,
so you don't even know
art class. You don't know anything. You don't even know anything. Why it's important for you to vote? You don't even know. Oh, this is what your right.
There are 3 tiers.
Yes, you don't even know that this is your right. You don't even know they are teaching that in social studies. When I was in GS1, GS2, GS3, that's not actually my concern. My concern was to go my list and do my assignment so that I won't get flogged the next day. That was my concern. But SS1, SS2, like that's when you start getting, you start trying to apply it. So in those stages, they should actually start teaching us those kind of things to be able to know that, oh, this is my right. But I don't think they want to add it to the curriculum because they feel like if these people know their rights, like
they should hold the curriculum. Then the people this should be another form. Like there are different. There are lots of things that like we can actually start doing now. Keep having the conversations. Everyone that has a platform, one way or the other, keep incorporating it in your conversations, in your this thing, whatever content you're putting out. Keep making people around you aware. If someone is saying something that is not right, open your mouth and tell the person why this is not right. Like, because we cannot let this spirit like just die like that.
That's my
people are just, it's not just being suppressed or oppressed. They are doing it to us. They are doing it to us both physically and mentally. Because the mental thing is that people are not even thinking right. All they just want to do is survive.
It changes here. There are people that are suffering that they still have that winner's mentality, and it's what is pushing them and still allowing them not to get subdued. Because when you now get subdued, because you've given up in your mind, everything will follow.
I don't know if you listen to reggae. There's a song called Mental Slavery.
Mental slavery,
That's exactly what they're doing.
Buffalo Soldier. A lot of especially blacks, especially Africans.
That is why the only way out now for Nigeria is to leave Nigeria. Because you can't leave.
That's the mentality we actually have.
Exactly.
We believe that
for a very
you have to leave Nigeria, and when you leave Nigeria like this, next thing you'll be here, send me money. I'm like, I don't understand. You know that I'm a student. Sometimes the way they talk is like, you feel like when you get to that abroad,
you be picking it on the floor.
Money is dropping out. During 4 period, as this is coming, like money that's coming.
Maybe when you rent your apartment, you rent an ATM machine.
I'm like, see, money is coming from Nigeria.
Like Wi-Fi is not free. Like if you don't pay, you don't have internet.
That's it. If you keep people hungry, their mental stuff. That's why they were hiding the COVID-19 palliative.
The God that is going to punish this people.
See, I don't understand.
Hello guys, thanks for clicking. Don't forget to subscribe and like to support this video. Thank you.